So then he will start realizing that things are not really working the way he thought. On top of it, you have put lots of expenses, right? Operating costs, nutrients, for labors, for transport, and get a very good price for that. But that does not mean you put that in your 30 acres, right? Namaskara. So, how people make mistakes when they're doing hydroponics or soilless farming for the first time or farming in general. So, I'll be more focusing on the soilless farming because that's what I'm more experienced with. The intention of this video is to give awareness. Mistakes do happen when you do whatever new, right? Don't make those mistakes very expensive. I'll be covering some case studies which I have been coming across. Like I do have lots of students who come to me. Very important category of students that I get is people who are in the corporate world, like mostly software engineers or software managers, which are crossing 40. When you want to leave the job, what you think is you'll see your existing take home the salary, and you expect that salary to be your income when you leave the job and when you start some new venture, right? So the same thing happens when someone hears about hydroponics and it looks nice because the person, most of us, right, we are from villages, like we think we have to go back to our roots, and we should do farming and all. Of course many people are really passionate, but some are like they want to do it as a business because of course everybody wants money, right, for their day to day expenses, and still they want to live very happy life. And there is nothing wrong about it. If somebody is getting around 1 lakh per month, he'll think, okay, when I quit my job I need at least 1 lakh per month. So then the new concept comes to his mind, that's soilless farming, which he might have seen in the videos, and some videos it says like earn 10 lakhs per month, 20 lakhs per month. They're all misguiding videos, but still successfully they misguide many people, right? So I'm telling misguiding because whenever you hear something like that, 10 lakhs per month, 20 lakhs per month, it could be true, but that the person who started earning that much from something might have struggled a lot, right, initially. And if not, many people are not so lucky to get everything right, okay, when you do something. So it could be any business, okay, any business that you want to venture into, which you don't have any experience in, right? So when you think of such a fascinating or exciting venture, what comes to your mind is, okay, if I want to earn 1 lakh from farming business, so I should be like investing how much? So then you'll start looking around and asking people who have already done something. So then someone will say, if you want to get this much of revenue, you'll have to do it in, let's say, quarter acre or half acre. So the person will think, like this is how much I have to invest, right? That'll be the next question, will be like how much I should invest. Then they may say, okay, let's take example, okay, quarter acre. The investment needed is around 40 lakhs, let's say. Someone says, if you invest 40 lakhs in a farming business, you build a poly house and have all net house and everything, and have all the growing systems ready, and then you can grow something, blah blah, let's say lettuce, okay, and you sell it and you'll start getting more than 1 lakh per month, okay. This guy gets excited, okay, let's do this, and he'll invest, he'll get some loan, and he will spend his savings also, and then he'll get everything done, only to know that things are going wrong. So then he will start realizing that things are not really working the way he thought, right? It is beautiful when you see in a video, and when you see somebody's successful success stories and all, but reality will be different. But still the person is still intact, and he will start going through all the process, and very very hopefully and positively even though all his family members are scolding him and telling him you're mad, you're losing money and all, but he says, this is my passion and I want to do this. That's all fine. But mistakes after mistakes will happen, and produce, finally he'll get the produce, okay, happily, around maybe 6 months, after 6 months or after 1 year, whatever. But then he'll start realizing, how to sell it, right? He will not be able to sell it, and he'll struggle to selling it, and he'll give it to someone, and someone will cheat it, whatever. So all those things will happen, and these are all experiences, right? But when you experience all this, already 1 year might have passed, and then for 1 year you have been doing something, and you have invested already 40 lakhs, and on top of it you have put lots of expenses, right? Operating costs, nutrients, for labors, for transport and everything, and then you realize it is going even higher, right? 40 lakhs plus X amount, right? So why why is it needed? Why you want to take such a huge risk, right? That's my question. So why don't you start small? When we say start small, many people don't understand, right? I advise not to do such big investments initially without any knowledge. It's not only farming world, but you can take any business, right? Even if you want to do something in soil also, nowadays I'm seeing many people doing even dragon fruit cultivation. Dragon fruit is a beautiful fruit, and very very exotic, and you can get a very good price for that. But that does not mean you put that in your 30 acres, right? You have to plan it so well, do it phased manner, so that even if you fail, it should not affect you, right? Start with some thousands, 10,000, 20,000, or maybe 50,000, not in 50 lakhs, right? Please, I request you guys. So today I'm going to give one example, okay? I probably time to time I want to do this series, so that not to do not to do this kind of series, okay? So one of my students, let's call him N, okay? So he did learn hydroponics from me, long back, and he was so excited. He said, no, sir, I'm going to quit my job, and I want to grow cherry tomatoes, okay? And okay, that's fine. Start with some 10 bags or 20 bags, to begin with. But he said, no, I got a terrace of my relative, and I just want to grow 200 saplings. I said no. That's big. You still have to learn many things. Start. In fact, I tell people to start with leafy vegetables, so that you get lots of fast results and lots of experience. Okay, but he said no, no, I will do it. He was expecting around 1 lakh, from that those 200. How they calculate is like one plant will give you 5 kgs. So if it is 200 plants, it will give you 1 ton, right? If it is 1 ton, that's 1,000 kgs. If you get 20 rupees per 1,000 kgs, it will be 20,000. So it will be that kind of a logic, right? But what happened very soon is that he, to fit those 200 bags in on his terrace, what he had to do was he kept them very close. Okay, that was another mistake that he did. And then what he did was he started giving nutrients regularly, and everything he was doing right, and they started growing. It was all fine until 1.5 months and all. Then what happened was it started raining heavily, and he had not put any cover or protection. He did not have any greenhouse or poly house on top of it. So what happened ultimately was most of the plants were like gone, because it was heavily raining and there was lots of wind. So I think he was left with around 50 or 60 plants, and whatever was left, and they started getting diseases because nothing was taken care, right? So finally, what he got was some maybe totally 10 kgs or 20 kgs of cherry tomatoes, which made him so disappointed. Like he, till today, he stopped doing soilless farming. So, whose mistake is this? This is not a mistake with the soilless farming, right? It was the mistake with the person who did this. So, if he would have done in a small scale and then scaled up and understood the problems, then he would have got better results. Okay, next time I'll come up with another story, another case study so that you can learn how not to do soilless farming. I hope this information will help. And again, I'm not discouraging you people, so please understand that this is a very beautiful technique. And even anything you take, do small and scale up, and learn from your own mistakes sometimes. Learning from other mistakes is what I'm talking about, and learn from your mistakes also by doing something very small. Okay, namaskara, and please subscribe to my channel. And this is Guru Prasad. Bye bye.